Yeah. What up, though? It's your man, Ricky D, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. No matter where you are in the world today, it's your man from Detroit saying good morning. And in the words of my dude, Texas Paul, I hope your cup of coffee is as good as mine this morning. But I doubt that. I got cinnamon, I got oat milk. I went to Wawa. I'm somewhere in the USA, and I'm walking around this neighborhood, and I just got inspired by one of my guys, Drake Pfeiffer, Urban Organic. Man, look, the choices we make in life, man, they have a residual effect. And I wanted to tell you, don't beat yourself up. Stay locked in to your mission today of getting your goals accomplished, doing the things that are important for your family. I'm in an undisclosed location. I can't really tell y'all where I'm at, but this ain't the hood. This ain't the hood. And I'm getting my walk on. I usually get up in the morning and walk. And we got hot topics, man. We got hot topics, man. Me and wifey came out here on the East Coast trip. I can say I'm close to New York City. I'm close to Philadelphia, and I'm somewhere out east, man. Undisclosed location, man. But man, we got hot topics, man. I want y'all to know, man, that administration, that draconian administration, they have not passed not one law. You understand that? Not one law. No legislation. What they have done is put a bunch of heavy-handed executive actions that are memorandums of understanding, kind of, and they kind of put their fingers on the scale. But there are not laws, and the next administration will rescind all of them. So look, yo, this thing ain't permanent. This thing is temporary. You know, I had heard a long time ago that everything is politics, but I don't know. They tried to make it all political. The left versus the right, the East Coast versus the West Coast, the Blues versus the Reds, the American League versus the National League. Man, don't y'all know it's been a setup by design? And when I go places, man, I feel like everybody is striving for the same things, man. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, man. Yeah, we getting back to Detroit pretty soon. That's where we from. East side, ride or die. Y'all know what it is. Man, recently I had to I was thriving at my job. Thriving, man. I take a philosophy with me. It's based on the movement principles that there wasn't a job. It was an opportunity to share my skill set. And I thrived. And I thrived out there, man. But man, I found out, man, my job, they always get like, they macro managers, man. You can do your job, but then when the boss comes by, he wants you to do it a certain way. And I was the hardest working dude up in there, man, no question. I took care of a lot of departments. I took care of a lot of my customers, and I did my thing. And unfortunately, time ran out for me. Time ran out for me, and I'm at a certain age now that I'm not taking no L's. I'm not taking no L's, you know. You're really not a boss. You're really not a team builder. You're a team destroyer. And it got to a point, man, they fired my boss, they fired my other boss, the other boss, my other boss. And my old bosses, man, they would say, yo, Rick, man, we appreciate you, cuz. We see you working hard. I'm going to try to get you some more bread. Oh, tell me the kind of folk I want to work for all day long. But my new bosses, I ain't never get no encouragement. I ain't never get backed up. What I did realize at my job, they rocked them 3 C's. They critiqued, they criticized, and then they corrected. Well, I have a long track history of working, being a team player, and I just felt, man, I'm not going to keep grinding as hard as I grind and get belittled every day. And basically, I had to make a decision, man, and I am not a quitter. I am not a quitter, man. I've quit a lot of things in my life, but I got to a point where I was like, dude, you cannot quit. So I had to make a move. I did not want to put my legacy and my name in jeopardy. And so I had to make a move, man. And I felt so much freedom when I made that move, man. And the next day I saw a Dave Chappelle skit. He was talking to Mrs. Obama. And the title of the sermon was, the best thing I ever did was quit. And it hit me like a lightning bolt. I was like, yo, me and wifey got some plans, some entrepreneurial pursuits. We plan to initiate these things very soon. We're planning. And my wife always says, just write it down. Like the good book says, write it down and make it plain, yo. So that's what I did, man. But I'm walking around this really cool, quiet neighborhood. And I wish that you could live in a really peaceful atmosphere like this. It is so beautiful to wake up. Right now we're visiting Uncle and Auntie. And they are just great people. They love on everybody. And everybody who comes to those doors loves on them. So we were out here east and supporting my wife and her women's conference that she attended with a bunch of great ladies. And I always support that. It's important to support those in your life that support you. And I want to kick it with you, you know. It's a lot going on in this world, but I believe that if you wake up and ask the Creator for some clear-mindedness and a clear path forward, you will get that. You know, it's not so bad to get up and go to your job and go to the school and go and take care of things. And sometimes we get all flustered and we're running late. I mean, you know, I think there's a lot of places that you could get up and be told you got to come here, you got to come there, you got to count your blessings, yo. You could have been anywhere. You might have to wake up and go to court. You might have to wake up and turn yourself in to prison. You might have to wake up and go to a funeral home, you know. And so when you can get up and be at ease, man, that's beautiful, man. Look, America is a very powerful place with a lot of different ways to get it done. They say that the culture is a big influencer on the way we do things and the way we see things. And I think that's a part of it, the culture that you're raised under and the things that you accept as normal behavior. You say, oh, that's my culture. Well, no, that's not really your culture. Our culture is strong, vibrant legacy of facing opposition, facing the enemy, standing up for rights. Man, I believe in rights for all people. I believe in rights for all Americans. I believe in rights for marginalized communities and people in this world. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna fight for you. I need you to be 100 with me. I need you to fight for me and mine too. So we just need to get back to the basics. Like you can KISS, and that's something I learned. It was like keep it simple, stupid. The older you get, you need to keep it simple. You need not complicate your thought processes. You don't need to complicate your days. You need a kind of a single-minded focus to get your goals achieved today. So, it's your man Ricky D. Got some thoughts on my mind. I walk it out. And I wanted to share that with y'all today, man. I love y'all. Stay grinding. Stay on point for you and your family and your beliefs today. That's really the American way.